Hello and welcome to the Money Man channel where we discuss about finances. What is a budget? Now, a budget is a plan for your money before you spend it. So instead of I have $2,500 and I'll just spend it on what I need, you need to have the mindset of I have $2,500. Here's exactly where every dollar is going. So there's two different types of mindsets. The first mindset is that they're of comfort. That is a person who knows they have a job, know they have $2,500 coming in, so they don't have to make any plans. They just make sure that their needs are met. The second mindset is that they're of a person with a person with a goal for growth. I have $2,500 and here's exactly what my money is going to be doing for me. So every dollar gets a job. So step one, know your income. Calculate your monthly take-home pay after taxes. A good example would be you have a main job that gives you $3,200. You may have a side job or a side gig that gives you $600 a month, like DoorDash, or any other income that you may be receiving at around about $200, $100, whatever. But the total monthly income for this example is $4,000. So you have $4,000, and this is the amount that you have available to allocate. This amount should give you confidence to take steps and create a budget plan for yourself. You should think of your money like it's your personal workers. You are the boss. You have money that helps you go ahead and create new situations for you. It helps you with your living expenses. It helps you with your wants and your needs. It helps you with any and everything that you can pretty much imagine around your life. Money is very much a necessity. All right, step two, you need to list every expense. Now, I know some of you might not want to go ahead and do this part, but this part is very crucial. You need to know what expenses you have in detail. You need to know your fixed expenses and your variable expenses. All right, so this is some work. You go ahead and separate it into two categories. Fixed expenses usually stay the same each month. All right. So you have rent, your car payment, insurance, phone bills, internet, and any type of subscription that you may have. They the same or predictable in their amounts. Okay. A variable expense is more flexible. It will change depending on how you see fit on that week, day. Is virtually up to your discretion how much you want to spend because variable expenses such as groceries, gas, and shopping can change at any given moment. Let's say you wanted to spend $40 on gas today, you can do that. If you wanted to spend $100 on gas today, you can do that. Next week, you might spend $200 on groceries. The week before that or after that, you can spend less or more. It changes on your discretion. All right. So step three in creating your budget, you need to make sure that you grow first, spend second. All right. In order to do that, you got to have a savings account and of investing pool. Right. So this is where many people take a loss or get confused or just do not do it at all. All right. So don't save your money after paying for expenses. Instead, save and invest your money before paying your expenses. Okay. You got to make sure that you are growing first. You're using your money to get more money. You're making sure that you have workers and more workers. You can't have less and less money for yourself and for your future growth. You got to make sure you always are moving forward and compounding your money. So a good example would be, say you earn $4,000 of income and you invest $600 into investments such as stocks, bonds, or any other businesses that you may see fit. And you also are doing $200 a month for your emergency fund. Now you can do $200 a week. It really is up to you. Okay. But each month, for this example's sake, you are totaling out to $800. It's very good. It's a great start. $800 a month is very good. Okay. So then when when you build the rest of your budget around the remaining money that you have, which is 800 minus 4,000 is $3,200. You can go ahead and take care of your needs and your wants and still have your investments and your emergency fund in place. Pro tip: the easiest way to build wealth is to automate it. Now, what is automate? Automate is to have something done for you without you manually having to do so yourself. When you have your investments and your savings, aka your growth, automated for you on each paycheck or payday, that allows you to detach yourself emotionally from actually feeling like you have to lose or have to do something with your money that you would otherwise want to do differently on that day. Some people may have a stressful day. Some people may know a family member who are in distress, who might be in a dilemma, and say, "Hey, I don't need to put $200 in my savings account. I can give it to a friend or whomever." Still, it's at your discretion, but you are the most important person in your life. You are the boss. You need to make sure that your finances are in order for you to help out those that are around you in the first place. So, your paycheck is deposited whenever there is the automation process. Your paycheck is deposited. Money is automatically transferred to your investment account. Money is also automatically transferred to your emergency savings. And then you live on whatever's left. So, like I said before, the $3,200 will be the total of what's left if you have an income of $4,000 and you invest $800 into your investment and your savings. So, the beauty of this is that this removes emotion and makes savings a consistent habit. 30-20 rule. The common starting framework to invest and to have a savings account and to also make sure your needs and wants are met. You have 50% of your needs done as far as each pay period. It may be weekly, bi-weekly. You take 50% of your money and make sure that your needs is covered. And then you take 30% to make sure your wants is covered. The other 20% will be allocated into your investments and savings. The reason why we use percentage is because we have that variable expense. The fixed expenses are fine most of the time. The variable expense, the price amounts are not accurate all the time, as far as they're not evenly rounded often. So we use percentages to make sure that we cover that offset. All right, so I would like to challenge you to go ahead and try to develop your own personal financial statement for this month. For this month, you can go ahead and track every dollar for 30 days and create a monthly investing budget. Why, you say? Shows your true net worth. It also builds awareness of your spending and prepares you for the long-term wealth goal that you are setting for yourself. It's very important to realize that once you're aware of what's taking your money and what your habits are, then you have financial intelligence. Financial intelligence is just not knowing what these vocabulary is, or the language of financial intelligence. Financial intelligence is knowing yourself. It's knowing your habits with money, how you are emotionally attached to money, how you emotionally react to money. And financial intelligence is the foundation of wealth. So start tracking today. A few budgeting mistakes to avoid would be not tracking at all, not tracking your spending habits, not knowing or caring for where your money is going to at that day or at that week. Ignoring irregular expenses such as car repairs that suddenly come up, holidays, annual subscriptions that may surprise you if you have something such as a gym membership and you're always paying $10, $20 a month, and then that annual subscription pops up towards the end of the year, so or around whatever you started, of $120. So using credit cards also without a repayment plan is another mistake that you want to avoid. You want to make sure that whenever you see your, excuse me, you want to make sure that whenever you're using a credit card, that there's already a repayment plan in place. There's no need to have more debt that you cannot handle. So spending first and saving later is also another mistake that you need to avoid, because if you spend first, you more than likely are not going to save this set amount that you set out for. You might not even save at all. You might see the total amount and say, well, that's not worth saving, because you already got into the habit of spending. So making a budget but never reviewing it also is a crucial mistake. Don't create a plan without actually looking at it. Don't create a plan and say, I've done it. I've completed my mission. No, this is very, very wrong. You need to create a plan for you to post on your wall or wherever you would like for review every day. It goes with you. It's your flag as you leave the house, as you go out into the world. Your budget is always there. It's going to guide you. It's going to give you growth. It's going to give you stability. It's going to give you confidence. It's going to give you comfort. So, thank you for joining the channel, and I hope you learned something new today. Until next time.